नहमदुहु व नुसल्ली अला रसूलिहिल करीम बिस्मिल्लाहिर रहमानिर रहीम. Allah the Almighty has created mankind as the best creature. The basis of human action is thinking, and the thinking is based on concepts. Therefore, it is imperative to align concept with the facts that Allah has determined. If a person understands these facts, then he can keep the direction of his life right on such basis. That is why I have started compiling these facts in the context of Islamic concepts. May Allah grant me and you the ability to benefit from it. So let's begin. One of the concept is when the importance of the things of universe disappears from the heart of human beings, then those things become subservient to mankind. I have given name to this concept, universe at service. Allah Ta'ala is the creator of this universe. There are different kinds of creatures in the universe. Some are visible to human eye and some cannot be seen by the human eye, but they do exist. The Creator declared mankind as the best among all the creations and created the rest for the service of humanity. The sky, earth, sun, moon, water, air, plants, animals, and minerals, etc., are all for the service of human beings, and the time when it will be decided to eliminate humanity from the world, all these creatures will also be eliminated. In this world, Allah Ta'ala has created a coherent system for every creature. When do the things of universe serve mankind, and when do these become a source of trouble? For this, a clear system has been set. To explain this system, Allah sent prophets to the world and also revealed holy books. The prophets were chosen from among human beings so that a practical example could be seen along with the explanation. Creations should serve mankind. For that, Allah has made a system which demands humanity to walk in the right direction, that is, to live according to the will of Allah. Only then Allah will make the creations to serve them, and if they deviate from it in any field of life, then the creatures will stop serving, rather harm and trouble will begin. Prophets made efforts on the hearts of human beings to bring their life in the right direction. The correctness of heart means that the heart of a person should be directed towards the hereafter, and do not consider the creations as important. Rather, the heart should be inspired by the greatness and majesty of Allah. While living in the world, man continues to observe the effectiveness placed in the creatures, and the heart is so impressed by these things that a person begins to believe that these things are very important, while it starts to disappear from the eyes that these things are creations and they have been created by the Creator, and the effects that appear from these things have been created by Allah. So the things are not important, but the Creator who created these things is the most important and great. When human beings understand the ineffectiveness of the creatures and start taking influence from the greatness of Allah, then the creatures are subjugated to the human beings and they start serving. Hazrat Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam explained this rule of Allah to humanity, and the companions radiyallahu anhum understood this important prescription and shaped their lives according to it. The unseen help that we see with the Sahaba radiyallahu anhum on various occasions is actually the result of adopting the rule of subjugation of creatures that Allah has made. And this was not only reserved for the companions of Prophet radiyallahu anhum, but for every Muslim who follows the prescription. The creations will be subjugated in the same way as it was done in the past. Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam explained a simple method for how the importance of creations will disappear from the human heart and how the heart will be influenced by the greatness and majesty of Allah. Just as a person observes the effectiveness of things every day, so should he learn the lesson daily that these things are in need of Allah in giving benefit and harm, and the effectiveness in things are placed by Allah. At the same time, one should talk daily about the power of Allah and the attributes of Allah. There are 4 ways of establishing influence in the heart of a human being. That is, thinking with the mind, hearing with the ears, seeing with the eyes, and speaking with the tongue. If these 4 ways are used for the negation of things and the glorification of Allah, then the level of true belief in the heart will become so firm that man will turn towards the Creator instead of the creation. In this way, when influence of any creature disappears from the heart, it will become subjugated, and whatever is subjugated, it will be at the service of mankind. When the people in the past adopted this recipe, they lived the best life in the world, and even today, people are benefiting from this recipe, and it will be the same in the future, because the religion of Islam has been made the rule of life for humanity until the day of resurrection. The summary of the concept is that the things of the universe are created to serve mankind in the world, but these creatures serve humans according to a rule of Allah. The rule was told through the prophets that if man glorifies Allah in the world with a belief in his heart that things are worthless and accepts the will of Allah, then these things will become subservient to mankind and will be put to service. Otherwise, these things will become a source of trouble and loss for humans, because the creator of things is Allah, and in this universe only the will of Allah that works. Jazakallahu khair. In the end, once again it is prayed that Allah Ta'ala allow me and you to understand this concept and make the direction of life according to it. Ameen.